What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Vic. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that I've gotten from you guys on my first video. The audio was terrible, I know, but I took the video on my phone. I was waiting for my camera. I didn't have a camera, but I decided to just make the video to just tell what the channel was all about. So thank you so much for support. I'm gonna be putting out more videos because now I actually have a working camera. I'm still figuring out the kinks, what the best lighting is, what the best setting is, but it works for now. So my first video is talking about body type. As I said, this is gonna be a fitness channel, and it's important to know about body types because it tells you where you are and it tells you what you can potentially attain later down in your fitness journey. There are three major body types that you have to know about. There is the ectomorph, there's the mesomorph, and there's the endomorph. Now, these three people are structurally very different, and I'll tell you about each of them and what you need to focus on if you are in any of these body types. First of all, let's talk about the ectomorphs. So the ectomorphs are your typical skinny guys. That's me. That used to be me. They have small joints. As you can see, my joints aren't that big. They're like very small. They're typically very skinny. They don't have a lot of body fat. They have fast metabolisms. I don't know how to say that word correctly, but they digest food really fast. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you're this person, what you will need to do, which is what I did, is you need to eat. Yes, you need to eat a lot of food because your body doesn't want to grow. Your body doesn't want to put on muscle. Your body doesn't want to get big. It's comfortable at where it is. So you need to eat a lot and you need to train a lot. You don't need a lot of cardio if you're an ectomorph because you're naturally very lean already. So you don't need a lot of cardio. You just need to train more. You need to eat more. That's your ectomorph. Your ectomorph is probably not gonna be more than 200 pounds. You might train all your life and you might find out that you cannot break 200 if you're an ectomorph. Some people might get there, but those are like the genetic elites. Most ectomorphs will not get to 200, but guess what? You're gonna be lean as hell, and you're gonna be that guy walking around 10% body fat year round because that's your body's natural state. So that's the benefit that ectomorphs have. The second body type is the mesomorph. Now, the mesomorph is the perfect bodybuilding body type. You're not too big, you're not too small, right? Your joints are normal. You can put on a lot of muscle as a mesomorph. So a typical mesomorph, even without going to the gym, they will look kind of like they go to the gym, even though they haven't even picked up a weight in their life, which is good. So they have the most potential to grow. They can also get pretty lean. I wouldn't say they are naturally as lean as the ectomorphs because the ectomorphs they're just skinny. Their body wants to be skinny. Their body doesn't want to hold any body fat. The mesomorphs might need to pay more attention to their diet because if they're eating too much, if they're eating as much as the ectomorphs, yeah, they're gonna get fat. So if you're a mesomorph, you basically need to just train normally, eat normally, and you will be fine as a mesomorph. You have the perfect physique for bodybuilding, to put on muscle. The third body type is the endomorph. Now, these are your big boned guys. These are your strong men. These are people that they don't even need to do anything. They just look huge. They look massive, right? And also, they potentially are people that have most cases of obesity. They don't even eat that much. they don't even eat a lot, but they're walking around like 200 pounds, 250 pounds. That's your endomorph. Now your endomorph, yes, they're big, but a lot of that size is probably gonna be like a lot of fat. They're gonna have a muscle too, but it's gonna just be covered under a fat, like under all this fat. So your endomorph is typically gonna have problems controlling their weight. So a lot of times you see people that they're trying to diet so hard. They try to diet, they try to restrict calories, but they just cannot lose weight. And this is because they have endomorphic body structures. So as an endomorph, you need to be very strict on your diet. As an ectomorph, for me, I can go out a whole day and eat whatever I want. I can go to McDonald's, I can go to Burger King, I can go wherever I want and eat whatever I want, and I will not get fat. A mesomorph, they can kind of get away with eating a little bit too much, but you know, they still have to be careful. For a mesomorph, they are able to eat not as much as the ectomorph. They have to still be a little bit more careful, but they can still get away with eating and they will not get fat. But for an endomorph, you just need to clean up your diet. You need to clean up your diet. As an endomorph, you look at a chip funny and you just gain 20 pounds. So as an endomorph, you really do need to pay strict attention to your diet. You need to watch what you're eating all the time. Yes, you can still be flexible and eat something else, like have a cheat meal here and there, but for the most part, you just should keep your diet clean. You should keep your diet clean. You should keep your diet healthy. And as an endomorph, you can build a lot of muscle, but it's gonna be very difficult for you to get lean as an endomorph. You probably 15% body fat as an endomorph is like, wow, you did good to have 50% body fat as an endomorph. Usually as an endomorph, you'll be sitting above 15% body fat normally. But with a lot of work, a lot of hard work, you can bring your body fat percentage down, but it's gonna take a lot of work to maintain that. As an ectomorph, I don't need to diet a lot to get to 10% body fat. I just need to lower my calories a little bit. Like right now, I'm about 13% body fat and I'm healthy. I still look good as an ectomorph. An endomorph will not be able to get away with that. A mesomorph could get away with that. A mesomorph is kind of like, you have a little bit ectomorph, you have a little bit endomorph, right? And it's important to note that you might not be these three things specifically. Like you could be an ectomorph, but you could have a little bit of endomorphic qualities in you. You could be a mesomorph and have a little bit of ectomorphic qualities in you. So you might not just be one in particular, but this is just the general idea as to what body type you fall into. And you should diet and train according to your body type. You cannot just look at me and say, oh, if I do what Victor is doing, you know, I can look like Victor. You might never be able to look like me, right? You have to just train and be the best version of yourself. That's all you have to do. So that's the video for today. I hope I made that clear. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want and you have any other specific questions you want to ask me, you can go follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, or you can comment on this video. I'm gonna read all the comments and I will respond to you as soon as I can.